a string of teams that are really underachieving. Dr. Mo, Jason Moshan, 5-9. Your buddy Russ, remember Russ? He's 5-9. He's lost 7 in a row. Smear the Queers, 3-11, but on a 2-game winning streak after beating you. And the Master, 3-11.
Smear the Queers had a good week.
Yeah, they did. They finally had a good week. Manwhores, 11-3. Dane seems to be the class of that division.
Yeah, the Manwhores tough to beat.
And as you've seen by the message board, he seems to be leading, and then every time he gets victories, it seems like that generates 3 or 4 more messages.
Right. I think I beat the Manwhores earlier this year, though, didn't I? Take a look.
I can look that up. We can have our. Well, he's got a very bad record against our division. Right. He's 3 wins and 2 losses, which he thinks is good. I don't.
Well, it is good against our division.
It's okay. It's okay. So. But I'll look at that here. What do you think of Dane Smack? He prides himself in his smack talk. Have you had a chance to read some of his posts? Some of them are lengthy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of reading.
Yeah,
I understand. I'm looking up that stat.
Is
that what Kathy does?
Yeah.
It's going to read you a little bedtime story from the Manwhores. Tonight, talking about me being the best. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find that quick.
It's actually pretty hard to look up. Maybe we can have one of our assistants.
We will. Well, maybe. Maybe we'll have to. Maybe we'll just post it. But
I think our assistants are non-responsive.
I think they're keeping track of the baby. I don't know. This is dead air. We'll move on. Okay. Maybe you beat him. Maybe Dan. I'm sure Dan will look it up and post it on the site for us. We're gonna play a little quick, a fun little segment. It's called Studs or Duds.
Oh,
and I'm gonna throw out an NFL name, and you tell me if you think they're a stud or a dud. And we'll have a quick little reaction, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
Get one of those.
Oh yeah.
Let's mark that. I don't know if you played Manwhores yet. Now you got me looking at this thing because I want to know.
Because I definitely feared them early on because they were putting up such big points, but I thought they had a really bad week against me, like put up 70 points or something.
If you would have brought in notes, then you haven't even played them. You play them in week 12.
Oh well.
So I guess you're guaranteed victory.
I must be seeing the future then.
Oh well, Nostradamus.
73 points, week 12.
That's what he's gonna get. Oh
yeah.
Wow, look at that. Yeah, I like that.
73 points.
I'm gonna write that down. Dane's gonna only score 73 points. Okay, that's fantastic. Studs or duds? Let's go with a few names here. Jay Cutler, Denver quarterback. What do you think?
Stud.
Think so? I like Jay Cutler this year too. The Denver offense has been good. Jay Cutler is Dane's quarterback, the Manwhores, and I think that's why he's been in first place. Larry Johnson, stud or dud?
Dud.
Yeah, he just recently slapped one of his girlfriends.
Ooh, stud.
Oh. Let's move on to one.
You can't play football, you gotta do something else. Take our pimping.
Bros before hoes, once again. One of your players, Terrell Owens.
He's still a stud.
Think so?
Yeah, a little trouble getting the ball to him, but you know they're
on the fence.
They cover him.
I'm on the fence with him right now.
They cover him.
Agree with you in the
now they
first
can't
two.
get him the ball. I mean, look at his pre-Brad Johnson numbers.
Okay.
He had 23 points.
I will give you the benefit. I will give you the benefit of the doubt. How about Tony Romo? I know he's hurt, but before that, what do you think?
He's always a stud. I mean, you can never bet against Romo. You never bet against Brady, though that first game was pretty rough.
He got hurt.
But yeah, I mean,
hard.
nothing.
What do you do with
you don't bet against Romo. You know who did bet against Brady last year?
Who?
A-Dogs fired him.
Oh, that's right. You had
season.
him in the first 2 years, and then you let him go and you got Reggie Bush. That's right.
That's right.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Though I did document it in the N.Idaho Fantasy Football News.
I remember
preseason
seeing
edition.
it, yeah.
Sure, I put that out a couple years ago. Reggie Bush. We talked a lot about him.
He started out as a stud, but he's not playing anymore. He's a dud.
You think he's a dud the rest of the way? He's going to be back in 2 weeks. That's Divas.
He's not going to make it back.
You don't think so?
No.
Divas really count on him.
You're still holding on to him? Dud. You can't come back.
I think he's going to come back. I think he's going to be. I think he's still going to be. I think he's going to save the Divas. I think the Divas are going to sneak.
They're doing fine without him. They don't have a reason to pick him.
Offer me players.
I did offer a lot of players to the Divas.
That might have been a good time for Katie. But how is Katie? Katie doesn't have these.
She couldn't even process it. I mean, it was just way over her head.
Brett Favre. Brett Favre.
Favre, stud. You don't bet against Favre. I mean, come on, it's like Romo.
I like Favre. He's had a couple bad weeks, but I think he's kind of hurt a little bit. I don't think people see that as much.
What do you say about Michael Turner? Stud or dud?
Well, that's a good question. Stud early, but kind of a dud lately.
He's up and down.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what? Atlanta is supposed to be a very bad team, and
they're not a bad team.
No, they're not. They've really come on strong. I would say stud. I really liked your Michael Turner pick. I think it was a big. I think that's what carried you to 7-1. Him and Aaron Rodgers.
So.
Those were two gambles, like you said, going with young blood. How about Mark Bolger, the Rams quarterback?
Dud.
Think so?
Well, the whole team's a dud.
They've won 2 out of the last 3.
Like a lighter without fluid in it. You know.
Oh, is that what that is? I'm gonna start doing that too. That's gonna be.
Yeah.
What's my T-shirt? I fear myself, and this is gonna be my new. This is what I think.
You could have like a little hologram.
This is what I think of you. You're a.
Yeah.
Means you're
Total
dead.
dud.
And last on the list, how about Larry Fitzgerald?
Yeah, he's a stud.
He is. He is a stud.
He is a stud.
I would.
You know, I don't have any problems with Brad Johnson either. Really, I mean,
I didn't put him on here.
backup
I didn't put him
quarterback.
on here, but let's talk about your matchups real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. You play the Spades, the much improved Spades over the year. You know the Spades have got the worst overall record of all time, and you were down there. I know we're not going to talk anymore about manure, but you were down there. You, the Pussycats, and the Spades. But the Spades have got by far the most embarrassing record of all time. This year they're 9-5. Robbie, this is already the most wins Robbie's ever had. His previous high for wins was 8. What do you think on a prediction here?
A-Dogs 87 and Spades 43.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sorry,
Now
Robbie.
he's got Donovan
43
McNabb.
points.
Are you sure?
McNabb. Yeah. I mean, he's a stud this year.
He is. He's done well.
But, I mean, he could hurt himself before the next game.
Well, you know, Sonny used to have Donovan McNabb for years, and that basically what carried him to the playoffs. Was Donovan McNabb. Sonny never checked his lineup. Always got McNabb in.
Your other get deported?
Well, who knows what happened to Sonny? Why isn't Sonny in the league? Everyone's like, where's CK1? What happened to Sonny?
I don't know. It's gone.
Take one more of those real quick. Oh, because you're driving soon.
Okay.
Sure. Absolutely. Number 5. That was actually 6. That was a long sip for you.
Ooh, yeah.
You're playing the Pussycats, fresh off 2 wins. She scores 61 points last week, and somehow scrapes out 2 wins. She's 8-6. She's tied with the Divas for the 3rd playoff spot.
Yeah, she's probably good for 69 points this week, so. But A-Dogs 87, Pussycats 69. What?
Nothing. I should have known. And we're going to wrap up a fabulous interview. I'm glad that you finally stopped by. What do you think?
I think it's amazing that I'm doing well enough you would even want to interview me this year.
Yeah, I mean, you always I think you bring a lot of fun to the league.
I mean,
you bring some controversy. I love your posts on the website. Some people don't always know what's going on. There's some smack talk going on, some underlying digs.
I'm definitely up there for the Smack Talk Award. That's what I'm after.
I think you're a contender.
I mean,
Dane and Eric Moshan may disagree.
I'm sure they would, but you know, when it comes to Smack Talk, the A-Dogs are where it's at. There's no other league. I mean, this league, it's way easier to smack talk my opponents in this league than any of the other fantasy leagues I've ever been in. That's
Well,
for
you
sure.
know your opponents. You've seen the beast.
They're such
viewed
bottom
the beast.
feeders. I mean, what are you gonna do?
I see.
Yeah, there's nothing they can do. Nothing they can talk about except 2 wins against me last week were tough.
That was tough.
Yeah, I would expect the queers to mention something about that.
You would think that James would come out of his hiding. James is kind of an outdoorsy guy. He likes to kill animals. He's a hunter.
Yeah,
he's at a fishing derby this week. He chews tobacco. He likes drinking beers.
Whacking varmints.
Yeah, sure. He likes diddling women. Doesn't matter.
Diddling women.
Diddling. He diddles them. Throws them away.
Okay.
That's what he likes doing. That's James.
You say it, John.
Well, I hope this is the year that you quench your playoff thirst. I hope it's not at my expense, but I hope you get in there.
I went without playoffs for a long time.
Sure. You want to talk about it?
I'm okay.
Hey, come on, it's okay, fella. It's okay.
I don't need the playoffs. I mean, some people need the playoffs just to live.
You need the playoffs. All right. So next week we're gonna have next week's gonna be a mystery. We're not sure exactly who we're having. Maybe Mikey and Jen. But the following week, it's already been scheduled. Dane Wilson, the Manwhore, has scheduled time out of his busy schedule from Montana to come over and talk some football. That should be an exciting interview. I'm sure you're gonna look forward to that.
Oh yes.
That might be one you actually tune in for.
He is a badass. I watch all the interviews.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I don't like when they run multiple segments though. 1 or 2 segments is fine.
This might run 3 or 4.
Oh, that's long.
Yeah.
I don't even watch myself that long.
Well, you look good. You look good.
I do look good.